Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome aboard. Today I'm gonna use some quick Dirt Rally 2.0 review. I won't go too much into the details. I won't show you everything. At first I have to tell you there is tons of content, which is the reason I cannot show you everything. There is so much historic cars. There are some rallycross stuff, some cross cards. There is just so much content. There's no way I can show you everything. But I try to show the most important one. Okay, let's choose some. Let's take a sprint and some daytime cloudy wet surface stuff. Okay, I will choose R5 car because I enjoy driving those the most. We will choose the Skoda Fabia because that's the car I like the most in real life. These cars you can spot very easy physics inaccuracies. I can show you one immediately, and it's about final gear ratios. I have pretty good sources. These cars have only two different final ratios to choose from, ranging from somewhere around 175 kilometers per hour top speed from 190. And by default, these cars go something like 200 kilometers per hour with an ease in this game, and it's completely unrealistic. Okay, you have different tire compounds you can choose from. We will stick with the mediums. Okay, I will like a bit more brake force and a bit more brakes to the rear. And there is the issue. As you can see, you can play a lot with the final drive ratio. And we will choose a short one because we want us. I like realism. And that makes you wonder how accurate the cars are if this basic stuff is so badly inaccurate. Okay, let's hit the start. The game looks absolutely stunning. If you ask me, it's the best looking racing game I have ever seen, at least on my screen. You won't see it doesn't look as good on YouTube. I can guarantee that because there is the YouTube compression stuff. But anyway, all I can say, it looks brilliant. Okay, let's hold the handbrake. Listen to the sounds. Okay, how we drive. I choose the camera angle so you can see the pedals also. You can see how much I need to balance the car with my pedals. So wet ground. Bit of Scandinavian flick. It's a Codemasters title, so it still has too much grip. It's not way too much, but I'm pretty sure there is too much grip on every single direction. And also there is the book, the physics glitch, which also applies to Dirt Rally 1. When you just throw the car completely sideways, it just grips like hell. Like that. But anyway, you can live with that. unless you are some pro esports guy, because then you have to use the physics glitches to your benefit, which spoils the fun, if you ask me. But anyway, but as you can see, I can talk to you and the car drives very intuitively. I can choose the lines. I can make the car do the things I like with just my pedals. And yes, with my pedals, not with my steering wheel, which is really awesome. These cars rotate so nicely, so you don't need really the handbrake. It's on the other hand, it's partly because of the physics inaccuracy. Okay, a bit too wide there. Many of the cars rotate way too good. Some historic cars, just a flick of a wheel and it just turns. It's not very realistic. It might be quite realistic for these cars, but for historic cars, nah. It doesn't work that way. Okay, I try to focus a bit and listen to the notes and drive a bit better. Enjoy the sounds. Some twisty stuff. Oh, too wide. Oh, too deep. Managed to save it. A bit of handbrake there. Wrong gear. So pretty solid turbo simulation. These engines are torquey, but if you drop, if you go too low, it doesn't pull at all. Okay, so as you might have seen, quite a bit of pedal balancing is needed to drive these cars, and you can drive the cars with the pedals, which I really do enjoy. And suspension work is a lot better than it was in Dirt Rally 1. A lot. There are so many moments in Dirt Rally 1 where, at Finland especially, when you jump, the car just do some stuff and bouncing all the way and you never know how the car behaves when you hit a bump or jump, but it's a lot more intuitive in this game. There have been some moments where I just think, what just happened? But not even close in a way. What happened with Dirt Rally 1? Even with the modded Dirt Rally 1. After that. Okay. So next I will show you some tarmac. Because this is, if you ask me, The tarmac in Dirt Rally 1 was completely worthless. It was just so frustrating experience because the cars, yeah, the force feedback was terrible, absolutely terrible. You have no idea how the car handles it. Yeah, just surviving. And it was the reason I never wanted to do the career, because I really don't like the tarmac in that game. It was so freaking bad. But so how it's in this game? I think you will be surprised. But let's have a look. Once again, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Just look at it. Look at the sharpness. I'm pretty sure you cannot see that from the YouTube footage, but it's razor sharp, which really, really big thumbs up for Codemasters. There are some temporal anti-aliasing stuff and some bloom effects and this kind of stuff. Motion blur by default, so disable that. Just disable. You don't want that blur. Really. This game looks so good. It's so razor sharp. You can spot leaves in the far distance. It's so... yeah. I really do enjoy that. Okay, tuned vehicle once again. Now we can use a bit longer final ratio, but let's try to stay within the realism. Okay. No. We want to get a bit more rear biased brakes and a bit more braking force. Once again. Okay, let's apply tires. Medium, soft, hard. Don't know. Let's just go with the mediums. Okay. Oh, this will be brilliant because these roads in Spain, just pure. It's the circuit. It's the race circuit, and I really enjoy that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 56 left, 30. 3 right opens, 6 long, into 1 left long. Into 3 right tightens. 50. 2 left long. 50.
Oh, missed the note.
4 right long. Into big cut, 5 left. Into 5 right long. Opens of a crest into 5 left. Extra long. Into big cut, 5 right.
I really need to focus.
60. 6 left. Opens 30. 6 left. Into 5 right tightens. 50. 6 left. 150. 5 left. Extra long. Into 6 right. Into cut. 5 left long. Opens 100. 6 left.
As you can see, it still has the kind of floaty over rotating feel. A bit,
Into 2
but
left long.
it's just so much better.
4 left.
As you can see very easily, because I am...
Long of a crest. 60.
it feels comfortable to drive,
6 left long. Tightens 4.
which I never expected.
Keep left of a 30. 3 right tightens. Into 4 left long. Into caution. 3 right long. Tightens 2. 100. 3 left. 30. 2 right long. Opens of a crest. 30. 4 left. Into 5 right. Into 3 left. Opens 6. Extra
Oh
long.
crap, so wide.
30.
And we survived.
Left. Into 2 right long. Into 6 left. Into 3 right long. Opens. into 6 left, extra long, tightens 4, keep right over 50, 3 left tightens, into 4 right, 30, 1 left long tightens, into 1
A
right,
bit too wide.
into 2 left,
Once again, missed the note.
into 3 right, keep left over 50, 2 right long, tightens 1, tightens, into 4 left long, opens, 30, 2 left, into 2 right,
So how is the force feedback?
opens,
It's really good even on tarmac. And this is the
5
aspect
right long,
I see people
into 4 left long,
disliking the force feedback, and
into slow, 5
with
left,
this hardware,
right long,
with
tightens,
absolutely default settings,
opens,
I can
into
see
6 left,
absolutely
extra
zero
long,
reasons to be disappointed with this force feedback.
and
It's
2
so
left
intuitive.
tightens, 2
It
right,
feels so
into
natural.
3 left, into 4 right, keep left over 50, 2 right long,
It's not any vibrator or steroids, but
into 3 left
as you can see, I can
30,
all the time I can feel what the car is doing, and it
left long,
just
opens
gives
of a
me
crest, 30,
every bit of info I
6
need.
left long, 30, 3 right long tightens, into caution, 6 left of a crest, 3 right tightens, into 6 left, into 4 right tightens, into 3 left tightens, 30, 5 left into turn, 2 left, into 5 right long of a crest, into 4 left long, into 4 right long of a crest,
Whoa.
30, 6 right, keep right over 80, 6 left cut, 150, 4 right, opens of a crest, into 4 left,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
opens, into 6
That was a
right long,
moment.
100, 6 right long, opens, to flat crest, into 6 right, 100, 6 left of a crest long, into 5 left of a crest, 50,
Really scary
4
stuff.
right long, into 5 left, keep left over 50, 4 right, opens, into 4 left long, opens of a crest, 100, 5 right long,
Whoa, whoa,
opens
whoa.
30, 4 right long, opens of a crest, 80, slow, 3 left, opens 5 long, 50, 6 right of a crest, 100, 6 left, opens 100, flat long crest, 80, 5 right, extra long, 50, 6 left long of a crest, into 6 right long, keep right over 80,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
6 left
whoa.
long, 100, flat middle of a long crest, over finish, 80 to stop,
That was some really scary stuff. Ooh. Some really fast sections on that stage. So okay, in a nutshell, the tarmac it's not perfect. It doesn't ride like your proper simulations like iRacing and Assetto Corsa and R Factor 2. But it's not anymore a thing you want to avoid. You can have fun on tarmac, which is very different to what it was with Dirt Rally 1. So I won't show you rallycross stuff. There is nothing unexpected. Let's put it that way. It drives. It might be a bit too easy, but it drives fairly well. It's fun. It's probably a bit easy, the AI difficulty. When you choose 100% AI difficulty on a rally content, there is absolutely no way to win these guys. They are they are so quick. I have no idea how I can beat them. But so, as you can see from the tarmac behavior, it looks good too. So this game, go buy it. You can get it's already 50% off or something from the key sites. So there is absolutely zero reasons not to buy this game. If you liked Judge Rally 1, you will love this one. I can tell you that. You will love this one. There is so much content you can play for hundreds of hours, and yeah, I have played some hours, but I haven't touched probably 80% of the content. But it makes you smile in the same way than some game like Euro Truck Simulator. It might not be 100% simulation, as I showed you, but it's good enough to be really enjoyable, and it's so intuitive. You only when you start driving as fast as possible, you will start finding those frustrating physics issues. I think Codemasters wants to do that. They could have done it better, but I'm pretty sure they want it that way. Which, yeah, really shame on you, Codemasters. But it's fun, and you have, as said, no reason not to buy this game. Go and buy it immediately. You will enjoy it. So the force feedback with this wheel, it's so freaking amazing. I never managed to make Dirt Rally 1 feel good with this hardware. I adjusted for years, and all I did was take the impact mod, lower the gain as low as possible, so you feel something, but it doesn't distract you because it wasn't anything usable. But with this game, you can trust, you can know exactly what the car is doing with the force feedback. It doesn't give you some grainy feel or someone feels that road texture stuff is missing, but at least with this hardware, you don't need that at all, because you feel the front end, what the front end is doing, how it's gripping, how the suspension is moving, and the self-aligning torque. It's just so natural. You don't need that. Really, trust me, guys. Hey. But yeah, it might be bad with some hardware, but with this, my hardware, it's really freaking amazing, the force feedback. And I'm shocked to see it. It's getting so much slack. Seriously. But like I said, I want to keep that short. This game is a massive improvement from Dirt Rally 1. A massive improvement. And I'm really happy Codemaster did that. Couple of words about the DLCs, because that's another elephant in the room. DLCs, they are basically gonna sell already released Dirt Rally 1 tracks, which, what are you thinking, Codemasters? Seriously, you are asking us money from the content you kind of just take from your previous title and put it here. Yeah, but I'm glad at some point we get the Swedish snowy stuff, because that's something this game still lacks. It doesn't have snow. But I'm enjoying this game so much, as you can probably see, and I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it too. So go buy it and have fun with it. But if you managed to stay with me until the end of this video, thank you. And if this was helpful for some of you, it's good. And I want to answer the question everyone keeps asking every time rally title gets released. Is this one the Richard Burns Rally Beater? And I can tell you, this is so much better than any of the cars I have driven in Richard Burns Rally. And on top of that, it sounds good, it looks good, it had a lot of contents, some gamey stuff, and this kind of, yeah, there is absolutely zero reason to play Richard Burns Rally anymore. But thanks for watching, and see you on track or rally course. Bye bye.